Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Strife We are. I'm just gonna do a short video for this one. I always say that, but I sold stuff, headed back to the capital because it was a much shorter trip at this point, and I want to hop in since there were a bunch of messages for the council, people who want to talk to me. I just want to get those knocked out before we head back out. We ended up making like 50,000 gold or something like that, so we're at almost 80,000 right now. And that's without turning stuff into storytelling, which we have a whole row of coins. So the other thing is we are almost ready to level up. So if any of these grant experience, most of our characters should be leveling. She wants to talk about something. Okay. Another ASMR. There's a lot. Okay. Entertain oneself at the castle. Not enough cultural events taking place. Appreciation for the arts. Exhibitions, performances, philosophical debates. Some funds to start us off. Okay. Need our guidance and attention more than they need our money. We could inform all of the city of this newly funded society and assist in the collection of member fees. Yeah, let's help them found and promote without doing financial. That's fine. Apparently we still spend 50 BP on it. That's okay. Not the end of the world. Miri. Helps your brewing magic potions of strength and bravery. It leaves no fear doubt in their heads, just the fear of the howling wind. I'm gonna say you're the commander, you decide. That's fine. Jublost. We're not able to protect it from the attention of the first world's most powerful denizens. Believe it or not, Shahar has been chosen as the next location for the inconsequent debates. What is that? It's rulers of the first world. One day, one of them will send a delegation of Fae to Galarian, announced where the competition would take place. Don't let the name fool you. It's anything but debates. The contests begin as soon as they have enough participants. Contests and reward are different every time, although every time is a stretch. Only 3 have ever happened. This creature, whoever it is, you see why we can't miss such a chance? I think we have an opportunity to ask a question of the host, the messenger of the self-appointed deities of the first world, and demand an answer. Gnomes originally ventured from the first world, lost their immortality because of it, and received our curse in exchange, the bleaching. Physical decolorization and aging in gnomes. Nice. Can participating be dangerous? Considering the Fae there. Do you know anything about them? You never know what mad ideas the Fae might have cooked up. Only teams of 3 are allowed to participate. Who do you think we should take as our third? I think we should take Lindsay. Something tells me the Fae I'm not likely to hold competitions in rope pulling and beer drinking, but the skills of a bard might come in handy. Sure, we'll participate. Sooner we arrive there, the better. Okay. Well, I suppose that's what that's gonna be. I suppose I know what I'm doing next. And unfortunately, it looks like it involves equipping Jubilost. um, as it says we can only bring 3 people. So like I mentioned, we are very close to leveling up. Like 33 XP away from leveling up, which is nothing at this point. I actually have good stuff to equip him with right now. Or am I gonna have to unequip my people to I'm gonna have to unequip people to get him equipped? Which is annoying. Um oh, he's terrible. All 3 of those characters are not very good with weapons. You know what? I'm not gonna worry about it right now, as my point in coming here was just to get the kingdom stuff figured out. Make sure you guys didn't miss any cutscenes like that, so you're not horribly confused when I get to the next thing. Any worthy of a story? We got an ancient rust-landed coin, 2,800 from Cyclops coins. Book of Sold Souls. That's actually one that I'm very much not excited about actually completing. So I don't think we need Demolisher and Rage Claw right now, but we'll keep Rage Claw on us. I don't think we need Nobleman's Amusement, but I'll keep it for now just in case. Don't think we need Round Thunder. We're really not using it. And I'm not sure if we need this, if we've got this. I suppose we could have this on hand just in case we need to equip 2 people with Cold Iron. We don't really have anybody who's using that for that. Back into the negative. Let's go turn in our quest. Probably should put my plants back, since that's probably not going to ever come up again. The witch's plants. By the way, the cloak that we're working towards earning right now. I'm fairly sure that the person who is most likely to get anything out of it is Jailfell, which should about sum up why I'm not interested in it. Basically, it's really good for an undead character, and it's almost worthless for anyone else because it gives you a -4 con. That's a lot. So now we get to decide something really fun, which is we want to blow 70,000 out of our 81,000 on a single item, knowing full well that we may find something equally good or better and have it be a waste and only get 17,000 back. I'm kind of tempted to grab the Headband of Alluring Charisma +6 solely because I want, for these physical ones, I would rather get a for the physical ones, I would rather get a multiple, or one that affects multiple stats. And I know that I'm always going to have Ember in the party. That being said, I'm not actually sure how big of a difference it makes at this point. What's her charisma at right now? 6, 22. This will bump her, if we did, or whoops, 7. So if we do that, it's going to bump her to an 8. What that effectively does, it's going to give her another casting of a 4th level spell. So we'll have 7 4th level spells per day. That's before leveling up, or anything gets taken into consideration for level ups. And it raises her spell penetration check by 1, I believe. No, it doesn't. It raises her concentration by 1. And it raises her spell C by 1. So they've got a reflex save. Currently it is 17 plus spell level. Yeah, sounds right. Plus, she's got elemental focus, so her fire spells are 1 higher than that. Spell penetration. I forgot she had spell penetration also. Nice. Okay, I did just take point blank shot. Okay, anyway. I was distracted. We'll debate on it a minute while we head over. Do you have any odd stats? No. I know that this dude was at the tavern, so we're gonna go tell him about that we found his brother, and I think the XP from that should push us over on our level for at least Ember and the main named characters. I don't think it's going to for Gavin and Tiss, unfortunately. That's actually a little minor thing that bothers me. I'll also mention, if you're planning on potentially recruiting other characters, do it early. Because I went and checked on this while I was doing the downtime, or yeah, the random actions in between here. 50,000 get level 10 character. Found his great grandfather's letter in the family archives and decided to follow his example. Oh, okay. So there's a second step to it. He was looking for a tomb. We're going to be going to plenty of tombs coming up here. I'm kind of debating. So Gavin, I kind of like Gavin, and I like the fact that I get to use Gavin, because, you know, I have all these characters that I don't get to use. And no XP for that. Well, I mean, I guess I can say so much for a short one and grab Jubilost and go. Rings of protection. So the other thing I was thinking was that is a ton of money. I could theoretically... How many build points is that worth? Not like all of it. But like... Like if we were looking to... A little out of range. It's only a little out of range. 1,500 was that big trade deal. But we could definitely grab a few hundred build points, upgrade our city substantially, make sure we've got access to everything we want. I would really like to actually get that the specific one that is tied to what am I trying to say? There's a specific option right now that we have available that costs 200 that will let us do mountaineering. And that one in particular seems especially exciting for some reason. Actually, Yeah, let's do it. We can always come back, or we can always save up more money and buy an buy a magic item. The magic items aren't going anywhere. There's not a huge market for them. Wait, seriously? I knew that was heavy. Yeah, I guess that's up there with that the potions where it's not like it doesn't seem like it's a lot, and then you until you realize that it's 50 days of rice rations. Assuming we did that every day. Okay.
I know the way.
So at the very least, we're going to head over and at least have to unequip. So we're gonna get the mountaineering thing. We're gonna unequip and or unequip a few people to get Jubilost and Lindsay in the best shape we can. Unfortunately. Once we get that set up, hopefully that side quest will not be too far out of the way. And we'll orient. Oh. From Barony. Merchants are embracing the advisors, the protector of the law. The curator needs help. We got that. General requests an audience. We did that. Got that. Support. Those are in process. Economy, expert mountaineering. We can start. How much do these ones cost? See, that's the kind of thing I was talking about. We could do. This is the one I was actually talking about. This one's huge if we can just save up and get it. But apparently it's 120,000 to fully get it. We're getting all kinds of weird stuff here. Okay. We can't do the 2 weeks. We have... He's available to actually research a curse. Hot damn. Let's grab one of the cheaper ones. Oh, we could do 2. Let's knock some of these curses out. Mountaineering thing going. takes 20 days, so we're probably not actually gonna get it while we're at, or before it, or while it's useful. But that's okay. Got a long way to go on relations build up, but that's okay. Like I said, I'm kind of debating switching Gavin back over to somebody else. And
Follow my lead.
I'm gonna be honest, it's kind of feels weird. Okay, this doesn't help with weight. That helps with weight a very, very small amount, but for the most part, this doesn't. That's right, you can't split in this for some reason. Despite how it works everywhere else. I'm looking for recipes. Whatever. Okay, so we're just gonna do a quick switch over. There we go. And we're just gonna leave for now so that when I get to the map, I can check the camping menu, look at recipes, so that I can just bring the ingredients that I need instead of hauling around 25 pounds of rice or whatever it is. But yeah, anyway, I was debating bringing someone else because I noticed that it seemed like Gavin was not doing a ton of damage. And I realized that just like Knock Knock, part of that's dependent on him having a target that's shared with other people. let's at least take a quick look at where that where this quest goes. Said the inconsequent debates were being revealed, which means they should show up on the map. There they are. That's not too far, question mark?
I tire.
Really? We just left. Uh... Oh, nice. That should be fine. She's going to procure rations. Okay, so I'm just going to do a real quick check here while I'm here of what I actually am using. So sweet pancakes aren't coming up terribly often. The main thing that I want to keep, salt ragu I'm actually out of ingredients for. Shepherd's pie. Haggis. Basically the same thing. Seasoned winged and thighs we don't have the stuff for right now anyway. Onion soup is another +1 to saving throws. And is almost the same ingredients. Fish on a stick, we only have 3. And that's more butter, which we're running low on. Hunter's roast is HP. Fast healing 1 for a day. That's amazing. Let's make sure we keep flower fruit, cranberry. At least 1. Or we only have 1 for that. We really need more butter. And what was the other one I was looking at? Yeah, I think that's probably good. Because we're low on pretty much everything else. that we would potentially want to do. Let's just do that. Neat. Something blow up while I was gone. This feels like something to save before entering. So she's got persuasion pretty much covered. Lindsay has a lot of things covered, or could. He's got very high knowledge world. Oh. He's at medium encumbrance just from that. The staff. Just in case. No. We'll call it good. So this should push the party over on levels, which is the main reason I'm doing it. I'm gonna get rid of my food so that I basically have enough for certain meals. Wow. Sounds like we're probably got the XP just for showing up. Very pale gnome with brittle hair. Putting something on a small scroll. Ah, here you are. Last. I'll read the rules quickly. They're posted up a little further. The other teams are already arrived a while ago. The host said we'll start as soon as you show up and read the rules. The host said so. If you're gonna keep wasting time, read the rules and we'll start. Okay. Item 1. Obey the host in everything. Item 2. Come in triplets. No fighting, no killing each other, even if you really want to, even if you apologize. Four. The participant must assume the shape of a giant frog. What? Oh. By my tentacles. 4 teams of 3 arrived. My service to the most honest Yomade would never allow such tentacles. Okay. Cheating within the rules is perfectly appropriate. Okay.
Follow my lead.
Gnome helped me, read for me aloud, but then I scream. I scared. They say I need 3. I know 3. I know friends. Wanted to go very much. Thought this jump nice. Now we are 3. Participate. Dragon. How become dragon? He wasn't trying to read the frog rules. They're different on every pole. One turns you into a frog, one makes you say tentacles, one makes you scream like crazy. Hilarious, right? Not remotely. Keeps him hostage for another 4 chapters. More like real life. Author spoke he escapes the evil wizard in 5 minutes. Recall. Right. Nice. We'll threaten without actually doing anything. The host. We are the reason for all that happens here today. You've read the rules, have you not? Not that there is anything useful in them. We only made up the real rules the day after tomorrow, and then forgot them and had to make new. So it's simple. You want, as your reward, for us to answer a question. The competition will involve answering questions. We ask, and 1 in each triplet answers. Okay. There are no right or wrong answers. Every answer has weight, and each will be weighed. Don't choose the lightest one. Your rival might find a heavier argument. Light answers are no fun for us. Okay. What can move a mountain? Faith and divine intervention. Teleportation spell. Nice. What weakens when owned by many and dies if owned by none? Secret's an obvious one. I like the secret answer better. Technically, all of those are applicable. AP Dragon. Knight's Heart. Heart is not the best answer. Glory is a poor answer. That's what I thought. No one gains victory this round. Okay. Each of us is born at the same time. Each of us is born at the same time with a monster. Each day we live, it grows. It can torment, bring us joy, or kill us without a single wound. What is it? I'm gonna say ambition. Curiosity. Except for dragon. Dragon doesn't count a lot. Curiosity is also insufficient. Must by its own nature grow. Many see curiosity dim over the. Same can be said of ambition. Okay. One final trial. We'll sum up the results. You know the game Knight Dragon Snag. The knight defeats the dragon. The dragon defeats the snag. The knight walks in the woods. It will stumble on a snag and die. That's why the snag defeats the knight. Great. Why not play a game? You break up into pairs and yell out your chosen word at the signal. The one who shouts knight defeats the one who shouts dragon. The one who shouts dragon defeats the one who shouts snag, and snag defeats knight. Okay. Dragon 1, woo. Snag. Tentacles. Hooray. Most amusing. You may ask us what the one question promised and another question besides that as an extra reward for the ingenuity or luck you demonstrated. Yeah. Okay. Wow. Numbers will help you on your way. One of them is 5th and 10. It will be easy to find if you read who opened the road for the ancient dead man and his black-feathered messenger. The second is a dozen times in a dozen, and is thrice the number of those who lost their faces. Don't try to guess it now, it's not yet time. Wait until he who is born twice will twice be defeated. Put the two numbers together when the moon leaves her path near the waters of the Candlemere. Find the one who will open the secret. And the other one is about the bloom, obviously. Once a very powerful creature from the first world unwisely provoked the rage of those who are 100-fold mightier. She was cursed and sent here to Galarian, the stolen lands. Without going into too much detail, her curse afflicts the locals as well. Put simply, troubles will not cease until you've dealt with this uninvited guest. Well, to everyone but Gavin. Okay. Well, I've got a little bit of time. I know I said this was going to be a short one, but I also said right after that that I always lie when I say that. So I'm going to go ahead and we're going to just do the level ups quick. I got some feedback that people enjoyed when I did the item rearranging last time, so we're going to go ahead and do this one as well. Or just do the level ups as well. So, continuing on Sorcerer for Ember, she gets a spell for free, and we're at level 11, which means we compete. I think we're going to continue going Persuasion. We're going to continue going Arcana. And I'm going to be slightly sad that I don't have another good option. And continue going Use Magic Device. I mean, That's pretty cool. I think we're just gonna go for it. So we get a bunch of spells this level. We're gonna start with level 5. Currently we just got Fire Snake and spell resistance. Stone Skin is okay. Mind Fog is good if it hits. I remember Icy Prison being decent. I think it's, yeah, whether or not the target saves, it takes damage. Paralyzed. If it fails its save, it's paralyzed. If it makes it save, it's still in tank. But it could break out with a strength check, which means we probably don't want to use it or go with that as a reliant thing. Dismissal could be good. Cone of Cold could be good. Cone of Cold is a huge spell. Long range. It's also really hard to cast it around our friends. Acid Spray is a line effect, which can be easier to aim around, but it's actually the same as Fire. Break Enchantment could even be good. It's not an attack, but good. Ends enchantments, transmutations, and curses for all allies in 30 feet. That could actually be really, really sick. So we could use animal growth on the wolf. Well, I'm off to a great start in getting horribly mixed up about what I want to do, and kind of wishing I'd gone with somebody else first. So I'm gonna back out. Really? Apparently I can't level everyone else up unless I'm at Touchdale. Great. I just want to see what, or if clerics get break enchantment. It's pretty easy. We'll just go to the main square for now. Load. So yeah, basically, if the neat thing with Sorcerer is that it means that if I took Break Enchantment, I wouldn't have to prepare it necessarily. I just want to see if it's an option. Yes, it is. I could take Break Enchantment instead of something like Breath of Life, which I've never had come up because I always know when it's coming. sorcerer. Wings. 5th level spell. I'm actually going to go with animal growth, I think. Level 4. Let's do some controlled fireball because it has been very beneficial. Let's go resist energy communal because I keep ending up wishing I had that instead of having to cast it on everyone individually. And for our level 2, let's go with that only affects living targets. That's not actually that powerful right now. And I actually really, well, I haven't, no, Burning Arc is level 2. I use that a lot. You know what? I'm probably, whatever I take, I'm not going to use. Like, straight up. I'm pretty sure whatever I take here, I'm not using. So, let's go Acid Arrow, just so we've got some more options. In case something's immune to fire. Ember has wings now, and I never want to equip a cloak on her again because it looks stupid. And 2 is Acid Arrow, which I'll toss over here. Okay. 1 down. Knock 2 blowst out quick. Really wish he didn't actually have a really good Knowledge World score, because I'm actually being really tempted to bring him with us right now. So I shot. No. No, we're just gonna do this. Even though it's not great, I think it's gonna be good enough. It's 1 more spell. Let's grab echolocation. Look good. Lindsay. I need somebody with knowledge world, and I want somebody I'm actually going to want to bring with. So we're going to cheese the crap out of this. It'll be a good thing for her to have. Okay? By the way, I can't remember if I've explained it before, but I tend to go towards... Ooh, she can get break enchant also. I tend to go towards the higher level spell first, so I know what options I have fully, so I don't take an effect that I'm going to... Or with the lower level one, that's going to be mirrored. That's much better. I should actually give her a shot at it at least. At that 30 check, assuming it lets us try again. Put that up to 10. Whoops. Oh well. It's okay. Nothing wrong with having two people who can potentially make a check, even though it only lets you use one of them. That was totally a little dig at the game. I still like the game a lot. Just saying. Now let's do another Searing Light. Let's do Break Enchantment here. And we get 6th level spells, which I'm pretty sure is not going to be much of a contest. Because heal is a hell of a spell. 10 hit points per level, so 110 hit points straight up. Immediately ends all effects of ability damage, blind, confused, dazed, dazzled, disease, exhaust, fatigue, nauseated, poisoned, sickened, and stunned. Barbarians get greater rage. Awesome. Power attack, endurance. Extra rage, dodge, toughness. I'm tired of failing checks. Actually, you know what? No. We'll leave that. Maybe. It's a standard action to make a single attack against all foes in range. Cleave is pretty good. Let's go with Cleave. Valerie, fighter. Forgot she could do Stalwart Defender potentially. Kind of a little upset that wait, no, we're good. That gives him defensive stance. What do we get instead here? If we did this one, we'd get another armor training, which is pretty solid. You know what? I think we're just gonna stick with fighter. As much as it's neat, I kind of like the idea of her just continuing to knock out these penalties, and she does get these cool things for tower shield specifically, which I really like, or I've grown to like at the very least. Let's do blind fight. It's good to have somebody with it, and that means she doesn't take penalties for it. Let's do Ekondio next. Simple. Okay, this is actually the one I'm going to give slightly abuse. Instead, we're going to bump knowledge or lore nature significantly. Let's do knock. His stats are stupid because his dexterity is stupid. Apparently he has low religion. Oh, because he's really obsessed with his deity, that's right. Do one in knowledge world. Terrifies me. Already got Kukri, right? Let's grab. Does he actually have any specialization beyond this one in Kukri? Weapon focus. And sickle. So we have a really cool sickle. Does he not have improved critical? Ugh. That just makes him really stupid. Okay. That makes him really, really good. Okay, since I haven't done any of these characters, I was talking about her earlier. The fact that I actually do really enjoy her as a character. Um, the main thing is Arcane Trickster, which I think from here on out there's not a lot of abilities for Arcane Trickster. Doesn't look like. Oh, never mind. It gives another sneak attack, another level in wizard spells. Or should. I don't really have any good options for her for spells. Or for feats, rather. She's seriously not dodge. Sure. Point blank precise. Can she get like improved precise? Clustered shots? No? Nothing? Okay. Dodge. Sure. New spells. She can take level 5s. Is a transmutation specialist, so we want to make sure we're taking a transmutation spell. Preferably one with a DC, because she has the effect for that. And possibly one without. The location could be kind of cool. Okay. Bonus Magus feat. Well, let's go with the easy, obvious answers here. Point blank precise. He does have ray spells as an option. Let's go snowball. And let's go. He's got Stone Skid Dimension Door. Field of Dawn seems neat. This should be really fast. Sure. Oh, this has world also. We should have actually gone through and checked everybody first, because this would have actually been a better option. She has a high intelligence primary. But, well, too late. Trickery and use magic twice. That's fine. One more spell. Death Ward's good. I'll do the other ones off stream. I am running out of steam here, and just having a brief moment where I was like, wait, Death Ward. And we'll just leave that as it is. Anyway. I have not fully decided what I'm doing yet, but okay. I don't feel like he's doing enough. Unfortunately. Like, it's a neat character concept. I just don't feel like he brings enough to the table right now. So my thought, or so I'm kind of torn here between Ekundayo and Knock Knock. I just got new toys for both of them. And it comes down to something really stupid and simple. Zombies have damage reduction against piercing weapons and bashing weapons. So they take full damage from slashing weapons like kukris. Like, it's a dumb thing. But it makes sense. On the other hand, I can turn his wolf giant. I took a spell specifically to turn his wolf giant when I feel like it. And he does have favorite enemy giants, but not undead. Okay. You win this round, Goblin. Two dexterity. Or four. Four. Yeah. Let me make sure I'm not missing anything real quick. Grab corpse bringers, loving kind. And honestly, while I do like the helmet, it's not that good. I'll just clear the rest out here. Uh, or can I get rid of it? Oh well. We'll figure it out. Anyway. Hopefully you are still enjoying. If you are, please give me a like and subscribe. Check out the other content on my channel. If you have any questions or suggestions, please leave them in the comments. And as always, have a good one. We'll pick back up next time with heading back to the east.